Hello, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. It's Lizzie the Lightworker here. Today, guys, I'm bringing you a water signs messages from your guides. Each card will represent a different sign that we will pull some cards for and find out what your guides are trying to relay to you. So we're going to talk about message your guide wants you to know now. Something that your guide is trying to wake you up to, and something they want you to heal. So let's get right into it. And we're going to start with Libra. So Libra, what is something that your guide wants you to know right now? Okay, and we're getting freedom. So it could be that you're in a situation in your life where you're sort of feeling trapped and lacking your freedom. It could also be that you are just a person that has to have your freedom. You don't like to be tied down. You don't like to be tied to one particular thing or one particular energy. It could be that you're lacking this. So if they're bringing this up, they want you to feel like you can have more freedom or more personal freedom. How will you expand on that? What are some things that you need to do or can do that make you feel free, make you feel that way? Are you in a bad relationship that now might be the time that you're thinking about, sort of going your separate ways or taking back your freedom? It could be that you feel trapped in a situation or with a person or at a job that you don't like, and you're really thinking about leaving and spreading your wings. So they want you to know that you can absolutely do that, and that it is very important to you and to your soul to have this sense of this freedom and sense of letting go also. It could also be that you have some things you need to let go of that will free you up, will free up your mind, will free up, some emotional space. Okay, so let's talk about something that your guide is trying to wake you up to. What is something your guide is trying to wake you up to? And we're getting resilience. So it could be that, you're dealing with some difficult things in life or some difficult situations or just a difficult time in general. And your resilience to these things is definitely being tested. It could just be a particular moment now in time that you've been struggling with something. That it is the now. It could be from the past. It could be that you're being tested so your strength can shine through something that you're going to, have a challenge on in the near future. Okay, so they want you to know that waking up this resilience, it's sort of like slapping the strength out of yourself, like to wake it up. I feel like you're going to be challenged, or you might be being challenged at this time to see how far you can go, to see how much you can endure. And it might seem cruel, and it might seem unusual, and it might seem like, why me? Why are these things happening to me? But when you stop asking the why, you can open up to the how can I continue? How can I do this? How can I transmute? How can I change or transmute the energy of the why me and why is this happening to me into the how can I do this? How will I be after I've accomplished this? How will I be after I've climbed this enormous mountain with all this bullshit in front of me? How will I be? And I feel like that's being called in by your guides, like for you to wake up to this, for you to realize that you are a person that has immense strength, and you are a person that is resilient, and you can take a lot of beatings and still get up and put that final punch in. Okay, so they want you to not give up. So something they want you to try to heal, because healing is very important. Guys want us to know about our healing. They want us to sort of take it into our own hands and try to tackle the healing. Okay, and it could be that this is part of it, why you always sort of feel like you're kicked when you're down energy. So let's get into what they want you to try to heal. Okay. And pride. Now, pride is very, very tricky, because healthy pride is good, where we won't let someone walk all over us or kick us when we're down. But too much pride is no good, because then you're not ever accepting help. You're not ever accepting another person's opinion or another person's view on a situation or something that, tough or rough that you're dealing with. It's about accepting help and sort of shutting down that side of your mind that always has to be right and always has to be the first one or the winner, okay? It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to lose. It's okay to sort of surrender. And I don't mean give up. I mean surrender subtle things that you know you can't control and that take a lot of effort for you to maintain, okay? It's really hard to maintain a smile when we're falling apart on the inside. And that has to do a little bit with pride. If you're prideful and you always need to be right and you always need to try to change the focus of others and not worry about just your focus on how you're going to get through a situation, or how you can start to ask for help from people that are good for you, that want to help you, that want to help you fulfill your dreams and fulfill your goals and just be there for you because you may have been there for them. So allow them to sort of give back to you. Dropping that pride is definitely something that they want you to know. And pride comes from a place where we may have felt like we were always slighted as a child. We may have felt like we were never heard. We may have felt like, we always had competition in our household, or that we had to be right, or that we had to be heard to mean something, okay? So they want you to work on healing that. So now let's get on to Aquarius. Aquarius, a message that your guides want you to know right now. What is a message that your guides want you to know in this moment right now? Work on healing, okay? Healing is for many areas and aspects of life. I'm getting a sense that you know where this is, okay? It could be healing addictions. It could be healing broken past or broken childhood or broken relationships or relationships that were harmful or bad to you. It could be physical healing. It could be mental healing. Okay. Your guides want you to know that that is important for you to progress forward in life. You can't keep accumulating wounds and keep going on. It's like having many, many arrows in your back and you're still trying to run that mile in the impossible. Okay. So they want you to know that it's okay to be low. It's okay to be a little bit sad or depressed, but make it part of your healing process. Okay. Strive for the goal, not to just continue just simply because, but strive to continue so that you can reach the point of healing where you don't have to struggle with these things anymore. Carrying burdens and weight of the world will definitely enable you from healing what you really need to heal. And I do feel like this is a transformative process for you, Aquarius. I feel like it means that you need to let a lot of people go from the past, people that are in your present right now that are not helping you, that are actually making you feel worse about yourself or stopping you from doing what you need to do or the healing that you need to do. These are bad influence people or bad influence situations. You need to get away from that, remove yourself from that. I feel like your guides are really coming through strongly to tell you that this is a must. It has to get done. They're like telling me before the year is out, you need to look at these things whether you want to or not, and really start to focus your energy on sort of step by step. Like they want you to know baby steps, okay? Baby steps. So definitely healing. Now, what is something that they are trying to get you to wake up to? Something that they've been worried about with you that they want to get you to wake up to. And let's see, we're getting patience, okay? So it could be that your patience has been tested. Certainly with the healing process, you could be sort of frustrated that the healing process is not going fast enough for you or quick enough, or, maybe you're not getting as much as you thought you were going to get out of it. It could be that your patience with others is being tested or tried. It could be that your self-patience or patience like at a job or with coworkers or with a relationship. They want you to know that losing your patience is okay. But to me, I feel like that they may be seeing or noticing with you that it's at extremes. It could be that you're so patient that you bottle a lot of things up and then you just explode, or it could be that you're having these little outbursts or little explosions throughout the day or throughout the week or month with people, okay? So they want you to know that healing is a process. They want you to know that working on your temperament or your behaviors or the way you perceive things, or not worrying about how fast something is going to happen, is going to help you along. So that is something that they want you to work on, is your patience. Work on your patience with yourself and with others, okay? And don't worry about a timeline. Worry about simply today, tomorrow. Take baby steps, okay? Something that they want you to heal, something that they feel that is important for you to heal, okay? And have faith. So this could be that in the past your faith was tried. Having faith means that you are believing in something that you can't see right away. Okay, you can't see it immediately. It's something that is built up, that you're having faith towards it for hope, faith towards something. Okay, so where your faith is, has your faith been challenged? Has your religion been challenged? Has your belief system been challenged? They are wanting you to know that healing from within will also affect your outward presence with others, okay, and the way that you have faith. So there could be something at the root of that needs to be addressed. It could be that, you're sort of waiting for something to happen. You're putting some energy into it, and you're sort of losing your moxie. You're sort of losing your drive for what it is that you have in mind. Okay. So they want you to know that keep the faith no matter what, even in your darkest hours. Try to keep that faith, because that might be the only thing that's keeping you going, and that you need to really nurture yourself and nurture your faith and refill your cup. Okay. Periodically, we need to refill the cup of faith that we have in whatever we have it in, the higher power, the source, God, the universe, Buddha, whatever it is. We need to periodically refill that. And we can do that by meditating and getting back to our roots of what our belief system was and why we started to believe in it and why we use that in everyday life. And in your particular situation, Aquarius, what do you need to do? How much more faith do you need to have? What do you need to do to sort of up it? Okay. Now let's get on to Gemini. Gemini, what is something that your guide wants you to know right now, immediately now? Something that your guide wants you to know. Okay, you need to work on centering, getting back to you, getting back to your roots of who you are. I feel like sometimes periodically, Gemini, you could lose focus of who you are. You could lose focus of your masculine feminine balance that is very, very delicate. Okay, sometimes you could be like, who am I? Where am I going? What do I really want out of life? What's this life for? Okay, and that can make you messy and make you sort of be scattered and all over the place. Okay, your guides feel like that can happen to you sometimes, and that what you need to do is ground and center. Bring yourself back to who you are, your roots, the roots of who you are. Accept things, be okay with things, be okay with these ways that you are. Don't exile yourself because you're anxious one day, or you're feeling lazy another, or you're feeling high octane the next, okay? It's sort of like your emotions are sort of scattered right now. Your energy is sort of all over the place and scattered, okay? So they're wanting you to refocus and recenter your energy and try to focus on one thing at a time, okay? Gemini can be all over the place and want multiple goals to happen or multiple things to happen, or it could be multiple relationships or partnerships or friendships. Could be all a mess right now. So they're saying, don't worry about all that. Worry about only you. Focus on only you in the moment, and sort of gravitating, your roots and center of who you are back to you. Okay. So something that your guides are trying to wake you up to. What is something that they want you to wake up to? Let's pull a card for that. Oh, we're getting a jumper. So let's grab that. Wisdom. Okay. So you may just have wisdom to spread with others. You may be very, very wise in your decisions and who you are. You might always have good advice to give to people. You might always be that go-to person. They want you to wake up sort of your inner wisdom. I feel like too that you also may be someone that needs lots of opinions about something, like a doctor or something that, you're worried about. You might want to hear from 25 people that everything is going to be okay. They're saying that's ridiculous and a waste of your time. Look within, because you always know within. Gemini can be very intuitive, and they're telling you that instead of researching all the time and looking up things online that are going to panic you and make you feel worse, and asking 25 people their opinion about something that deep down, this deep down. Same thing with your relationships, your friendships, and your family connections. Okay. Deep down about the people that you're around. Some of these people are not going to change. That they are maybe not the best to be around. Okay, so they're telling you just use that wisdom that you've acquired through life, that Don't second guess yourself. Don't jump the gun on things. Sort of Access that inner you, that inner knowledge. If you have to spend 5 minutes meditating on something, or ask yourself, what is the first thing that comes to mind, is usually the right thing that's trying to lead you in the right direction without the anxious mind speaking. Okay? What is something that they want you to heal, that they want you to work on to heal? Self-love. Okay, you could be in a situation, or all your life you may have felt like you didn't really love yourself the way that you deserve to be loved. Okay, you could be someone that needs to feel emotion from somebody. You need to see it. You need to feel the touch, the physical touch, the physical, and the the love, the hugs, the things like that. Okay, and you may have not gotten it recently or in your lifetime. You may have always sort of felt like you never got enough love, but it could be too that you needed to love yourself more, to make yourself more open to love and affection and all these things. Okay, so this could also be in your relationships. You could be in a relationship where you sort of feel, I don't know, maybe a little indifferent to love lately. And it could be that you're not focusing enough on yourself, the beauty of you. You need to really go look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. I am gorgeous. I am sexy. I have a lot to offer a partner. Like, that's really what it is, getting to the root of who you are deep down, what you love about yourself. What do you find attractive about yourself? If you find these things attractive about yourself, your partner or a partner coming in is going to find these things attractive about you. It's all what you project outward, okay? What you project to the world that you want to receive back, okay? So that self-love is very important. It could be that you're depressed lately, that you feel like you're not worthy of love, or in your relationship you feel like things are fizzling out. This is just telling you to just get back to you, get back to feeling sexy, beautiful, talented, all those things that you truly, deeply are, okay? I hope you enjoyed this, my beautiful, lovely souls. Leave me a comment, a like, subscribe, check the description box for my links for private readings, and I will see you all on the next reading. Love and light.